Shalom. We're talking to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to our apostles, double honors to our elders, great millstones, our people who do well. The salutations to book collectors, the church of our sincerity. To the brothers at GMS Kansas City camp, coming up week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, which is your so-called blacks, your so-called Latinos, your so-called Native Americans, you're the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible that was led out of Egypt thousands of years ago. All right. Right now, we're just going into world events. We was talking before camp started. Going into the plagues that's hidden. We got a lot of massive tornadoes that's wrecking different parts of the U.S. right now, and that just goes into the plagues of the storms. You know, in ancient Egypt, you had 10 different plagues that hit. One of the plagues that was very notable was a plague of hail. When it comes to hail, there's tornadoes. And that Egypt was getting hit with that shit too. You know, and so you got tornadoes in this place. We're getting into the tornado season. So we're going to see some heavy, quote-unquote, natural disaster judgments taking place this year. Talking about bodies in the count of hundreds of thousands right now. Once hurricane season comes, that's going to be bad. We got drought coming up with fires. We're going to have fires. We're going to have earthquakes, tornadoes, fire-nados. All these things are going to hit this place. It's time for the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to hit this place, man. That's right. Even the flood rivers, man. There was another video that circulated the internet that came up recently. Yeah, blood just pouring out of the ground after the earthquake. That was recent. I don't know what part of the country. I think that might have been Syria. That took place in. Yep. It's time, man. It's definitely time. Go ahead, bro.
This is Nahum chapter 1. We start at verse 2. It says, the Most High is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh revengeth. The Lord Yahweh revengeth and is furious. The Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. And you see, when we're speaking, going into these plagues, it's not a coincidence that a lot of these things are happening in these southern states. Alabama, Mississippi, you got a tornado that just hit Little Rock, Arkansas. You know, you had a damn school target practice happen in Tennessee this week as well. But I was telling brothers, it's no coincidence because those are the same states that, you know, had their economy of slavery. So people think, oh man, it's such a bad thing what happened to them devils in Mississippi. Fuck them devils in Mississippi, man. Yeah. Those were the same people that was whipping your ancestors, man. I'm glad the tornado came in and blew them niggas away.
That's right.
I'm glad those little kids got sent to the spirit world in Tennessee, man.
That's right, man. Mm-hmm. You know what? The Lord always sent them tornadoes to hit Edomite towns. They the vast majority of them get hit. They don't be getting Jake that get hit for the most part. You know, sometimes Jake be getting hit, but when it comes to that plague of tornadoes, for whatever reason, Esau that be getting wrecked, man. Because he got the most expensive land and parts of town areas, but he buys and shit, he builds that shit up in the most flattest locations. Dumb as fuck. Like the legendary tornado that hit Joplin, Missouri about 10 years ago. Yeah.
10, 12 years ago. That was one of the worst tornadoes to ever be on record. That was above an F5.
Yeah.
That shit almost stretched over 2 miles long, man. 2 miles wide. Right. And they said when it hit a hospital out there, it actually twisted up the iron beams inside the concrete building. That's how powerful that fucking tornado was.
Yeah.
We pray that comes to Kansas City, man, because you devils y'all ain't about to get away with nothing.
Right.
It says, Nahum 1 verse 2. It says, the Most High is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh revengeth. The Lord Yahweh revengeth and is furious. The Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. The Lord Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Yeah.
So let's get that word acquit. For you devils that like to say, oh, that was my forefathers.
Yeah.
Acquit, it says free from a criminal charge by a verdict of not guilty.
Right.
Conduct oneself or perform in a specified way. Acquit, it says Merriam-Webster, to discharge completely. Is the Most High going to discharge the so-called white man completely?
Yeah.
No, this nigga still meaning it.
Yeah.
You can't put the so-called white man in front of the parole board change my ways. That's definitely not true.
Right.
That's right. There's another precept to back it up. In the book of Isaiah 14:21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they did not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Okay? It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. You have to pay for what your father did. It's like even the Israelites, we're paying for what our forefathers did. They broke the law, statutes, and commandments. So there's a whole list of fucked up shit that would happen to us down in Deuteronomy 28th chapter for breaking those commandments. And that was the future what would happen to us. We experience it right now. We went through the whole transatlantic slave trade. So if that happened to the Lord's chosen people, his favorite people, what more than you damn devils?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You guys are hating. So imagine the level of judgment that's going to happen for what your fathers did happen to you, and you're not chosen. There's going to be no mercy, man.
Right. The scriptures say that if the righteous is scarcely be saved, they work God in the sinner there. So the devils don't have no chance. And I got a precept. This is Ecclesiastes 3, and I'm starting verses 15. It says that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High required that which is bad. So, like the Lord is going to those Confederate states that had a lot of blood on their hands from slaves, man. The Lord is jacking you up, man. Especially like down in Arkansas, Tennessee. You know, you had like the tobacco. That was a whole economy in itself down south. Tobacco trade and so forth. A lot of Jakes was down there picking back and shit, man. You know, tobacco, they made billions of dollars off it at that time. So a lot of your banks, a lot of your institutions, your court buildings, a lot of that stuff is built up off the back of slavery. Because that's where your funding comes from. Like the federal government, that was built off the back of so Yahweh Shai is getting ready to judge this place. And our people, man, that's really not into the know. When you go wake up and realize that the Lord is no power is judging the world, you think that the Lord sent us over here as slaves and that's it? There's not going to be a recompense for that? No, man, there's got to be a recompense, and the recompense is starting now.
That's right.
And it started when our people started waking up, learning that white heritage. It's you, Jakes, that want to stay in the dark, that want to stay under the mindset of the so-called white man, which he's played out anyway. You know?
Yeah.
But more plagues and more judgments are going to come upon America. We ain't seen shit.
That's right.
That's right, brother. Come.
One of the key states that had a big stronghold in that slavery is right here in Missouri, Kansas City, man. Missouri was the last state to abolish slavery. The last state to get rid of it.
Right.
They held on to this. They still got a big mental stronghold on that past. Edomites are very proud of that. It was the hardest ones to let that shit go. So you know this place has got some real hateful ass devils here. That's why this place is always getting hit with the fucking tornadoes every season. And them big ass men just getting blown away. I remember that time we took that trip to Lawrence, Kansas. And on the way there, man, we seen all the destruction, man. We had just missed it too.
That was some small shit.
Dang.
We witnessed that, man. We were driving up to the cabin, man, and seeing Edomite shit all torn up, man.
God.
Crazy how about shit y'all shot for letting that happen.
That's
The
right,
Lord
man.
made us see that, man, because we weren't supposed to be going on that particular road. We got up on that edge of it. See that judgment. He was originally going to be there, I believe, the night before. He was been there the night of the
Yeah, come.
He came the next day and saw all on y'all shot.
It says here, moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, which is on the planet Earth. It ain't talking about hell because according to you people. Wait a minute, man. How the hell you gonna get judged on the earth and then go to hell and die for eternity? Hell, that's unrighteous as hell.
Yeah.
That's torment, man.
Come.
Unjustly. But it says that wickedness was there in the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Iniquity is sin on top of sin. So this America alone is set up for the judgment for the blood of the slaves, man. See, when you talk to Esau, Edom, and you tell him about the history, that's when he wants to play the victim, man. Because one thing about these fucking devils, and you black women, you master this perfectly. See, when you're accused or when you're put on trial for your folly, then all of a sudden, you like to point the finger, man. First thing they did was blame, oh, well, that's our ancestors. But you couldn't get off that. And you still feel the same way.
Come.
Though the scripture say they should cry of an ungodly father, but still, you got to pay for that because your ancestors are technically not here, though they're here for you to to pick up the tab. So
Okay.
you gotta pay the tab, man. Same thing, like if your father had a debt on the house, and you his son, and you died, you saw us gonna put that debt on you.
Right. Quick precept, back you up. This is Lamentations chapter 5, verse 7. It says, our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand. So in that book, when we went off, we had to pay. You know, when our fathers went off, there was a judgment associated with it. We didn't just escape it because our forefathers went into the spirit world. Con.
There you go. Keep going, Alex. Keep speaking.
That's good.
Keep speaking now.
Right. So all of this talk about, you know, oh, that was the past, this was that. Well, if the Lord allowed the apple of his eye to serve out the sentence for us going off, why the hell you Edomites think y'all gonna escape, man? We had to bear the iniquities of our fathers, man. Daniel was a righteous man, but he had to suffer, man. You know, because the whole nation went off. So you devils are not gonna escape, man.
You got more. Okay, going back to that Nahum. This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 3 again. It says, the Lord Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all quit the wicked. The Lord Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind, in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Right. You know, tornadoes, that does a lot of fucking damage, man. From the trees that get taken down, from the debris, all the electricity is shut off. You see, it takes you motherfuckers years to recover, man.
Right.
How the fuck you gonna rebuild from a tornado and eggs is already $10 a carton?
Right.
It already you barely can get materials to build a fucking shed in your backyard. Man, you gotta put up the money to put a whole fucking house up, man.
Yeah, that's billions of dollars in economic damage, man. That's why a lot of time California haven't fully recovered from them fire tornadoes, man. You know, them tornadoes, they got 4 seasons in one day out there. They didn't recover from that because shit, the Lord is constantly hitting them with blow after blow. Because the scriptures say the plagues and you should remain in it.
Yeah.
Okay? So these people out here, these stupid people out here, they don't have a fucking clue, man. All right? And you know what, honestly speaking, you people in Kansas City, both sides, just fucking, just go ahead.
Yeah, this Nahum chapter 1, verse 6. It says, who can stand before his indignation? Who can abide in the fierceness of his anger?
Who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? Not you people. We can't even abide in the Lord's anger, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's wrath, that's judgment, that's hell.
Yeah.
And you people out here walking around taking it for granted. The fact that the Most High is spirit, you know, our people, they're taking it for granted, man. Living this American culture. You got Jake that's becoming of the transmission agenda society. Talking about we need to take up arms because of what happened down south. Let that been us speaking that, man, they would have totally they would have locked us away. Oh, you're black identity extremists, man.
Yeah. Right. Jake trying to support the damn devils down there, man. As we said, them the same motherfuckers that whip you on the cotton field.
Wait a minute, they just found Jake down south totally dismembered.
Yeah.
Head cut off. Well, and they was like, wait a minute, how did he decay so fast? Well, you gotta understand that Jeffrey Dahmer spirit, they probably melted Jake in some acid, probably ate him.
Yeah.
Because that's the diabolical nature of the so-called white man, man.
That's right.
See, when he's around you people, he acts civilized.
Right.
But when he go home, that real serpent comes out.
Yeah. Let that nigga get by himself. He started trying to lure little kids off the internet and shit.
Right.
Eating raw meat. Nigga, you are not right, man.
That's why we try to tell you Israelites out there, man, you think this white man your friend. Hey, the scriptures say, man, that day, they gonna go back to their own people. For you Keishas out there that like to date outside your race and shit.
Yeah,
hey, man, y'all in for a hell of a judgment.
Right.
Esau don't give a fuck about niggas, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just a means to an end to them.
That's right.
You know?
Just something to get that rocks on. This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 6. It said, who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him.
Yeah, the rocks are thrown down by him, man. The hailstones, man. These society, these buildings. You know what I'm saying? The Most High earthquakes. Man, look up the calamities in California within the last 3 years, bro. A fire tornado, that's crazy, man. And then one, they got a footage that looked like they were shooting some, because you know Esau would be behind a lot of that shit too. but it's the Lord. But yeah, it looked like some type of weapon that was coming down from outer space.
Yep.
And a good depiction of that was that James Bond movie called GoldenEye. They had a space satellite, man, a weapon of mass destruction, and they was able to control and manipulate societies and uproot societies through that weaponry, man. So Esau Edom got that in the form of art. Okay, his NASA program. Esau got some shit, man.
Yeah. Watch that footage of that earthquake in Syria.
Yeah.
They want you to forget about that, man. I was just looking at on YouTube of, just because they have footage of it happening in the moment, man. Pancakes, these fucking buildings was coming down like pancakes, man. Like it was fucking Legos, man.
Well,
like it was nothing.
Well, they suspect that America has something to do with that. They think that America sent waves through the ground and created that, because even when an earthquake, buildings can topple. But even before there was any type of seismic activity or cracks, the buildings just fell, kind of like 9/11. And what was so funny about that was, like, I think it was like some type of dog or coyote or some shit. Like a day before that happened, it was howling in the middle of the street, warning the people that shit was getting ready to happen. Because see, the animals, man, they have a sense unlike fucking people, man.
Yeah.
Here you are, the most intelligent creation that the Most High has done, but you're the stupidest, man. You humans don't even use 30% of your fucking brains, man.
Thanks to IG. It says, it's Nahum 1 verse 7. It says the Lord Yahweh is good and a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. See, ain't no brothers in Great Millstone got hit with a tornado these past couple weeks, because they trust in the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. But it says, but with the overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies.
The enemies of the Lord. 2/3 Esau, Edom, the other nations.
It says, what do ye imagine against the Lord Yahweh? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up a second time.
So, hey, men of the Lord, hey, we ain't gonna get fucked up this time, man. I mean, some of us will be martyrs, but for the most part, you ain't putting us back in slavery, bro. You ain't gonna get your way. Because affliction at first it was that captivity, that hell. Okay, and it says to not arise a second time. So your new world order ain't gonna work, bro.
That's right.
Because the Most High gonna raise up a standard of the men of the Lord. Because that power is coming back, man. The Lord's been making that evident. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brothers, in the coming time, bros, we finna get that healing. We finna get that power, man. Hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I refuse to believe that the Most High gonna let us go through Jacob's trouble in the conditions we're in, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't even run a fucking mile right now because of some bullshit going on in my leg, man. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to believe that the Lord gonna leave us in that state.
Right.
Because I'm sitting up my prayers this morning, man. I'm like, hey, Lord, make me a fucking battle axe. I mean, I'm like, I want to be make me the threshing instrument, man. I want to fight, man. I want to fucking get dirty out here, man. That's right. And he'll come and strengthen his ways, man. Sometimes you may think you're dying, the Lord can be really correcting shit in you, man. But hey, man, affliction should not rise a second time. So, hey, brothers, hold on out there. Keep the spirit, keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up.
Yeah, these judgments is really for the wicked.
Yeah, Jacob's trouble ain't for us, man. That's intense. You know? Go ahead,
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 9, verse 13.
Matter of fact, after you get that, we're going to start at the beginning. Get Exodus 7 and 20, man. But read that first.
Exodus chapter 9, verse 13. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me. For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thine heart, and upon thine servant, and upon thy people, that thou may know that there is none like me in all the earth. Right, so that's a major reason why the Lord does plagues, just to show you who he is, man. Just to show you who his people are, man. You know? And when it says the Lord is not going to acquit the wicked, the reason the Bible has to say that is because it's going to look like he's going to get away. It's going to look like he's winning, but the Lord has to remind us, this guy's not getting away. And the plagues that I hit with Egypt, I'm going to hit this place with, man. You know?
But they happening already. I mean, if you look at this weather's a fucking plague. I mean, the bugs and so forth, the gnats. I mean, that's a plague. The bugs, the pollen. I mean, it's smaller levels, but you know, the plagues is gonna get people's attention. Like Matter of fact, back in 2018, we had one of the hottest summers on record, man. Those crops still haven't recovered, or the produce haven't even recovered from that year. They gave like an analysis for 2017 and 2018 summer, and man, the produce was down 50-60%, man.
Yeah.
You know, because if we didn't get enough rain, hey, it was a hot fucking year, man. It was miserable. You know, to the point you out here, you ready to faint, man.
Drought is another plague that hits California.
And hey, wait a minute, the Great River Euphrates is drying up too.
That's right.
That's right.
Got another precept. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
All the land, and what's that ultimate plague that's going to destroy America?
That's a thermonuclear fire.
It's being nuclear fire, man.
The great second death, man.
Y'all know the
Second
Ice
death by
Beam,
fire.
the missile song. Y'all know the song the brothers be singing? I never heard it. Oh man, we gotta listen to it, brothers. Man, on that shit.
But hey, yeah, it said the plagues gonna come as before, and as a brother getting ready to start reading in the book of Exodus, the 7th chapter, we're gonna go over all those plagues that hit ancient Egypt. They all coming back, man, all 10 of them.
Yeah.
In a big way. We already seeing the pains of it. Like I said, just go on internet, man, and type in blood rivers. And look how many's going on throughout the whole world, man. It's a lot of that shit happening right now.
Right. Because the name of the Lord Yahweh, that was in the earth, but it was made famous through the destruction that had taken place in Egypt. Same thing now. The name Yahweh is in the earth, but you walk across any bitch scrolling through her phone on Instagram, she ain't gonna know what that is. You go across the Edomite, he ain't gonna know what the fuck that is. But hey, when this judgment comes, you motherfuckers will know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. When it say Rahab the harlot, they had heard the rumors of the destruction even before Jake even showed up, man.
Yeah.
Word travels quick.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be even more quicker when the judgment is televised.
That's right. And
You see a whole bunch of blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans get caught up in the air, call upon Yahweh, you gonna know what that name is.
Right.
But you know what? It's gonna be so beautiful though, bro. Cause like we gonna get delivered up, but Esau's camera is gonna be. He's gonna slow the footage down.
Yeah.
He's gonna show like what the fuck. He gonna show us getting beamed
They gonna
up.
show that shit.
Yeah.
you can see our faces and everything.
Put that shit on
And
World
honestly
Star.
speaking, I think just in America, man, we gonna get shot up quick. But in the other sides of the world, I mean, they gonna get beamed up. But places that brothers are at, that ain't gonna get hit with missiles. The Lord just gonna bring them up. And he's gonna let that be known.
Yeah.
That's right, man. And now don't get it twisted. Just because it says Egypt, don't mean it's not talking about here.
Yeah.
This is the land spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And I just want to bring this, for example, for the camera. For those of you who maybe not have heard of it, just pay attention to the symbolism, man. Look at that, man. Why is there an Egyptian pyramid on the back of a dollar bill? Look at the monuments, man. Look at the Washington National Monument. Why is it a pagan Egyptian obelisk, what they call it? You know? This is the place spiritually called Egypt. So this is the place that those plagues are going to hit again. It's not going to hit the land physically in Africa called Egypt again. It's going to hit here, man.
Right.
Oh yeah, and you know what too about that dollar? Hey, you got that dollar, bro?
Yeah.
That's a talisman, man. Like this is a talisman. This has symbology on it. And it beats came up like this dollar just wasn't designed like this because this was just by coincidence. No, each representation of this dollar, man, it has like a particular coding on it, man. Like the $20 bill, the $50 bill. I ain't seen a $50 bill in a long time, right? Is that how it goes?
They still ain't got it, but it's barely,
Yeah, the $100 bill, they show you particular events that transpire. And if you go behind the $5 bill, if you look on the White House and you really zoom in, you can see them hanging Jake from the White House on nooses, man. And those little cloud smokes that appear to be trees, those are actually people. Because executions were public, man, you know, back in the day. Okay, so this is a talisman right here. And on those new quarters, I believe like on the new quarters, who's on the quarter? Washington? If you look on back of the new quarters, if you look at the side of his head, it looks like a two-headed dragon, man. So they putting shit out there, you know, brother.
You got to remember, these are Masons that came up with all of that. So they deal with all kind of secretive hidden symbols and symbology, you know. Y'all want to read Exodus 7? I'll go to Ayah. This is Exodus chapter 7, verse 1, it says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet.
Right, we had brought this out a couple weeks ago. Saying he was made a god, lowercase g, to Pharaoh. That's the same thing that the Most High, Yahweh Shai, is going to do to his men. He's going to make us gods, lowercase g. He's going to give us the power to execute judgment, call fire down from heaven, you know what I'm saying, cast up tornadoes, as wild and bugged out as it is. This is what happened, man. This is how the Lord gets exalted, by giving power to his men. Go ahead.
Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his hand. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my sins, my signs, and my wonders in the land of Egypt.
And hey, signs and wonders are being multiplied today. I did a video this week of the chariot pulling up, to my crib. Brothers seeing chariot videos, chariots every week. And you know what? Those signs and wonders are for the sincere men. I was with the St. Louis brothers, we was just making this point. When have you seen chariots pull up to IUIC, man?
They don't talk about the chariot. Y'all don't believe in that.
Yeah, y'all don't push
y'all don't believe in divine intervention, man. Y'all don't push that. Hey, you remember, brother, when we was doing the night camps down here? Them chariots showed up 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
Yep, and they were just going through the sky, bam, bam, bam. And hey, them chariots are getting ready to start manifesting themselves, bro. They say, look, if you look up UFO sightings around the world, they say every city since the great sighting back in 1952, when they flew over the White House.
Yeah.
They was like,
Eisenhower.
America has the most sightings on the planet Earth, man. Because the scriptures say that my eyes will behold on a sense of king. So ain't nobody getting away with a damn thing, man. Right. The angels are around us now, bro. They just sitting back, surveying, like, all right. And they take a report back to the Lord. The Lord is like, okay, man. Right. And there's nothing getting unaccounted for. Every blasphemous thought, every amount of adultery. The scriptures say that the Most High is going to bring judgment and perfection, man. Woo! So, hey.
Yeah, that's right, man. And perfection.
So that means that it's going to be just amount of enough wickedness, and it's going to be enough amount of judgment to reach that, man. And for all this wickedness, the Most High has judgments, man. It's horrible.
How do you get the perfect judgment? By the Lord knowing exactly what your rap sheet is, man. He knows exactly everything you did. All you guys uttering, scoffing under your breath, that's not going unnoticed, man. Yeah. And the Lord has a perfect judgment for you people. Yep.
That's right, man.
Hey, man, nigga, stop tagging us in your fucking videos. We don't care about you, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are you, a woman leave you? What are you, sick or something?
Yeah.
You look like a disgruntled woman, man. You're tripping, making a, you watch a 2-hour camp just to pick out one point. Nigga, just go somewhere, man.
Get you a woman, nigga.
Find something, man. You look disgruntled, little pop bottle head, nigga. Yeah, just sitting back mad. Bro, don't be mad. Like, we don't give a shit, man.
Talking about the image of Yahweh Shai is a graven
It's a graven image. For one thing, it wasn't a sin to make graven images, because what is a graven image? Art. Okay? A necklace is a graven image, but when you worship them as idols, that's when it becomes sin.
Right.
That's just like saying I couldn't have a picture of my family. That's graven.
Right.
Okay? A graven is something you carve, and an image is a picture.
Right.
There ain't a sin in that, man.
Right.
You act like that we wearing that around our neck saying, yeah, we bow down to that. That picture of Yahweh Shai is just a depiction of what he could have looked like according to the Bible, man.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Ark of the Covenant was a great
That was an image.
You know?
But then, hey, Jake started worshiping as idols, man. That's when it becomes a problem.
Right.
We ain't worshiping Yahweh Shai as an idol. We tell him he's a black man. That's it. But we worship him because, hey, Yahweh Shai is our idol, man, in a righteous sense. Because we strive to be like him, man. We worship him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But watch they take that out of context. See, we told you that Yahweh Shai. Fuck you niggas, man.
We're speaking of the man himself.
Because I'm gonna tell all you hoe ass niggas when Jacob's trouble come, all that lip, you niggas ain't gonna have none of that talk to talk.
Right.
You're gonna be getting chased up down the street by fucking martial law, and the rest of you simple ass niggas out there, you're gonna be getting fucking ICBM missile fire, man.
Right.
So scoff all the shit you want, bitch.
Yeah, right. Re-uploading old videos and shit.
Yeah,
Y'all niggas is
good fucking clown.
Go ahead, I
Exodus chapter 7, verse 4. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments, and the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, when I stretch forth mine hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them.
Read that part again. We're saying with great judgments.
But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies, and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments.
By great judgments, man. So only way we gonna get delivered is by the Most High fucking people up, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get into the land of Israel by the 1948 Balfour Declaration, and you're definitely not gonna get in there by calling on JC.
Right.
Jesus ain't doing shit to get you niggas out of captivity.
Yeah. You're not going to show a piece of paper. Look, we signed this saying that we legally have the right to be in this land.
Yeah, like the brother they went into, they was like, like where are the scriptures that the Most High say he was gonna take us back to the land of Israel in secret? Like we gonna hop in a jet and sneak back. No, this is gonna be a televised worldwide deliverance, man.
Right.
You know,
Fuck the devils, man. Esau did that shit to Gad, man. He was taking over the land. He's like, well, look, we talked about it. We voted in our Congress, and we decided that, the territory of Virginia belongs to us now.
Yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah.
He show you a piece of paper to justify his own wickedness, man.
We decided y'all niggas gotta move.
Right. Now you gonna try that shit in the real land of Israel when Yahweh Shah return, man. Watch what happen to your ass.
This is a quick precept. This is Psalms chapter 9, verse 16. It say the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in his own works.
now think about this, brother. What is the translation of Al-Ashaj? What does it mean?
Terrible like power.
Terrible, demonic like power. Because the word demon just goes into supernatural intelligence. That's all it means. Okay? Terrible God-like power, right? So, like the brother just read, the Lord is known by his judgment. That's why Rahab the harlot, okay, knew about the judgment. All them nations, man, when they saw us, they was like, nah, fuck that. We ain't fucking with them, man. Then certain nations strive to get us out of the land because they knew our history, they knew our power. That's why the other nations strove to keep us away from the commandments, because they say, well, look, the only how you can fuck them up is if you put idolatry before them and let them worship it.
Yeah.
That's how you get these people. That's why Esau Edom tries so hard to keep us away from the Most High. That's why you have all this bread and circus nonsense in America, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Football every week. Hey, every season there's a type of bread and circus.
Final
Final
tournament.
Four, you got what, NBA season, you got it's baseball season now.
Right,
And
that
after
shit just
baseball
started.
season, then what comes what? Football,
Football again.
then basketball, then it continues to run.
But you know, they starting up new football leagues in the summertime. They trying to keep you niggas enchanted all year round.
Yeah,
Right.
Right.
Well, that's why he wants the metaverse, man. Because then that's a full year round bread and circus at very low cost to him, man.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
That's right, man.
Keep going. This is
Where you at in Exodus?
chapter 7, verse 5. This is Exodus chapter 7, verse 5. It says, and the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, when I stretch forth mine hand upon Egypt.
Yeah, and you Americans, you're gonna know. Okay, you box cut, haircut chads, you gonna know. Okay, you jakes, you're gonna know. The Most High is gonna make himself known in that day. He's gonna make himself known like, oh, this is a God doing this.
Right.
Because yeah, Esau got his little judgments and stuff that he does, but the Most High is gonna intervene and supersede that. And a perfect account of that is when Moses and Aaron went before Pharaoh, and Pharaoh sent his witchcraft, his magicians, and the Lord topped that, man. So when you start seeing buildings fall, when you start seeing earthquakes beyond known, that's how you're gonna know, oh shit, this is a higher power behind this. And you're gonna feel it, man. You're gonna feel the, what's the word I'm looking for? You're gonna feel the, not the sinister, but it's another word I'm looking for, man. It's basically ominous, yes. You're gonna feel it, man. You know, you're gonna hear voices, you're gonna hear shit from a different realm, things that you can't even possibly fathom. People been waking up in the morning, they've been hearing like sounds of trumpets blowing, man. Explosions in the middle of the night. Weird creatures, man.
That's it. Whispers and shit in your ear. You turn around, what the fuck was that? Yeah.
Right. Scripture
Jeepers
say,
creepers.
say the day of the Lord is full of darkness, man. It says, keep on going. It says, and the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, when I stretch forth mine hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them.
Yep, and this time only the election is going to be delivered. Because the 2/3 of you, you're classified as Egyptians too. Because you're totally engrafted in the ways of Babylon the Great, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and Moses and Aaron did as the Lord Yahweh commanded them, so did they. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord Yahweh had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it did become a serpent.
Right. So that show you that the Lord was with the prophets at that time, man. Okay, and at that time, the Lord is gonna deal with us the same way, because that was a time of immediate deliverance, man. That's when Egypt was set to go down. So the Lord started hitting them with the plagues, and then that spiritual power came, man.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, because the Egyptians, they started having counsel on how they gonna start killing off Jake.
Yeah.
Because before we had went in there, you know, due to the drought, because of Joseph saving the 12. Eventually, you know, we growing together as a nation, us with the Canaanites at the time, or the Hamites. But eventually they said, hey, it's starting to be too many niggas, man. Yeah. That's basically what they said. They said, it's about to be too many of them.
Right,
so let's just start killing them off.
Right.
Don't the so-called white man got the same mentality? Right. Abortion clinics, he be pushing guns in your community. How the fuck does Jake get a fucking switch to a Glock, man? Jake barely know how to load up a clip, but let alone they gonna get a damn Glock with a switch on it? Where they get that from? Yep. They ain't got no damn gun manufacturing parts in they hood. Where that come from?
One thing Jake got is a liquor store, bro. A liquor store and a dusty ass laundromat.
And it's the same MO, man.
Yeah.
It's the same MO, because Esau, he don't like to fight straight up. So what it just like back in the ancient world, what they tried to do, they tried to get our women and the midwives to snuff Jake out. And when that didn't work, he just rolled on us. Yeah. And he's doing the same thing with Planned Parenthood. He's selling you feminism.
Well, these fucking bitches, man, they willing to snuff. They don't need Esau.
Right, yeah.
White chick.
Yeah. Keisha done took the pink pill 50 damn years ago, man.
Yeah. She off the chain.
Yeah. Now she don't need to. Yeah, she don't need an incentive to destroy you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she willingly does that.
Right. But that Esau set her up on that path to do that. Why to snuff Jake out, man? Yeah. You know? Same thing with Gad, man. What did y'all do? Put poison, fight tribes against each other, release pestilences.
Yeah.
You know? And when that didn't work, you just roll on them with the sword, man.
Right.
Weak ass devils, man.
But that's what the scriptures say. It say the wicked is taken in their own snare, man.
Well, he never fought fair anyway. They showed you that in John Wick. The bitch ass nigga didn't even want to fight his own battle, bro. Yeah. Put a fucking boy up to it.
Right.
That shit was cold, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, bro.
But that's perfect. That's textbook Esau right there, man.
He had no purpose. His own purpose was to kill. Yeah. This woman was going like, what?
It's like he gonna live on forever. You good, bro. But the Lord showed you examples of how this devil gets down, man. This is why when the men of the Lord read the Bible, it's not a mystery who the so-called white man is.
Yeah. We
see the same behavior how the niggas been acting for over 3,000 years.
Yep.
All right? Ever since he lost the blessing, this nigga has behaved the exact same way, man. Even going all the way back to Cain, man. He shows up, he don't pay for shit. He manipulates things. And when he wants to take something from you, he tries to sell you some poison. He tries to subvert you. He don't just say, I want that land and wage warfare man to man. No, he comes up with things like democracy and diplomacy. Hey, sign this treaty.
He try to get you to turn against your own people.
Right.
Let the scripture say that the Most High hates one that sowed discord amongst brethren. Yeah. That's all you Edomites did with Gad. You go to one tribe of Gad. Okay, we gonna give you such and such if you help us take these niggas down.
Right.
Jake, y'all word. Idiots, man.
And then what you start doing? Killing buffalo, man.
Idiots.
Whatever you can do to destroy the children of Israel, in a bitch ass way, man, you did it, man.
Yeah.
Every way, every tactic in the book, you did it.
He's
You know?
bitch ass.
I'm gonna keep going. This is verse 10. It says, "And Moses and Aaron," so like verse 11. "Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments."
Yeah, the witchcraft, man. Like right now, Esau got witches, he got sorcerers, astrologers. Shit, you go to the courtroom, them fucking bailiffs and shit, they all witches, man. They all took an oath, they all conjure up spells. They all go to little ritual meetings and stuff like that. That's why they have such a biased structure, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It says, "For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods."
Hey, so that goes to show the Lord's power was way above theirs. It is some high-level demonic shit. And that's why, you know, when it comes to studying witchcraft and the art of witchcraft, hey, they would go down to Egypt to learn that shit. And then the other place they would go was down there in Haiti and learn it. Those are the two places where they perfected learning witchcraft the most, man.
Well,
So they was doing some heavy shit.
well, like yeah, the land of Ham, Canaan, man. I mean, shit, a lot of them Hamites, man, they were like the first devils. You know what I'm saying? Like even going to the time of Nimrod, man, when they was building the Tower of Babel, you had all types of sorcery. All these gods and so forth, rekindled gods from the ancient world, from Syria, Babylon, the ancient Canaanites. You know what I'm saying? They believed in these devils too, man. And Esau, he just learned the practices of these other devils, man.
Yep.
That's right. Yep.
It's not original.
And all that shit, man. It's just, man, this shit's real, man. You know, when you see all these movies like The Conjuring and shit and things like that, people play with these fucking Ouija boards. Typically, you'll get an instant reaction from the demonic spirits, man. You know, but when it comes to the right-hand side, you might not get it right away. But the Lord said, His men, they got the reaction right away. His power was shown right then and there. And his serpent, that snake that was created from the rod that they put down, the scripture said it swallowed up all the rest of the snakes in there. So that right there was to show you who's the real power.
Right.
He gave you a quick, simple preview before he started wrecking the place with all them plagues.
Yep. That's why Yahweh Shah told Pontius Pilate, "You have no power except to be given from you above."
Yeah.
And even to Esau, man. You know, you think you hot shit by tapping in all these left-hand energies. Most High gave you the green light to do that, man.
Right.
Now what happened when he cut your ass off? What happened when the baby blood don't work no more?
Yeah.
What happened when all the sacrifices and going up man rectum don't work no more?
That's why it says, "Dog, where we didn't count."
That's right. One of y'all supposed to grab a scripture to talk about, he said a lion spirit in the earth. So Esau, man, he worships that lion spirit. He got deceived, man. You know, he believes that doing those acts, such as what they did with those serpents to be shown, they believe that's their ticket to their power. So this is why they're so bloodthirsty. This is why they do all these child sacrifices, all this Momo agenda, all this stuff. They believe that's where they derive their energy from. But they don't know that's a trap for them.
Well, I got to preach that real quick because basically when you say that he was doing the miracles, because it's a time and place for everything. At that time, the Lord was sending a message. So even in this day and age, right now, we ain't doing the say miracles because it's not time right now. But everything's at an appointed time, a specified time. That's why the scriptures say the appointed time. But this is the book of Ecclesiastes 3, and I'm going to start at verse 5. Matter of fact, yep. It says, in a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, and a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to loose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, and a time to rend, and a time to sow, and a time to keep silence, and a time to speak. It says, in a time to love, and a time to hate, and a time of war, and a time of peace, man. At that time, they was at a time of war, man. Now, we in a spiritual war right now, so it's a time to speak on the highways and the byways. Right. But when the Lord closes up the ministry and shut things down, which is soon, then that's when the time of physicality is going to come, man.
That's right.
Just like we out here teaching, this was at an appointed time. The physical part is coming, man. It's going to be a particular time when Esau rose on Jake, all right, and established that MOTB. So everything is in its appointed season. We're in a season of speaking on the highways and the byways, man.
The word about to be confirmed through power.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 22. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so.
Right, because you got to understand there's a council in the heavens. What proves that is you go to 2 Kings. What scripture is that? First Kings. Yep, First Kings. What is the 18th chapter? 22nd.
Same thing.
Same. Okay. Now when you go in Kings, I believe the 18th chapter, it goes into the council in heaven. Also, when you go into the book of Job, when the scriptures say that the sons of God came before the Most High and Satan was among them. Okay, it's a council. Okay, so in the heavens right now, there's councils on how judgments are going to be rolled out. Okay, and the angel may say, hey, let me go. Like, before we got sent down here, you had a council in the spirit world. The Lord was like, we're going to go down there and be the men of the Lord. Of course, we were chosen, but hey, choose us, send us down there, man. Right. So it was a certain amount of angels that went down there to fulfill what we happening now, man.
Right.
And that's cold-blooded how the Lord did it, because hey, before we even became the beast, we were spirits in the spirit world, man.
Right.
We was created.
And let's go with that precept. The Lord Yahweh, he will put a lying spirit in somebody's mouth just to fulfill his will.
Yeah.
So when these motherfucking Edomites in America get the council to go to war with Russia, it's a bad idea. Yeah. But essentially, it's the will of the Lord Yahweh by Shemiah Shah.
Yep.
You know, you have some people getting whoever the president is. You know, we ain't gonna do all that, but they gonna get the president. You know what? We really can fuck up Russia.
right.
We really can take these guys.
Yeah.
That's a lying spirit.
God. And
you niggas gonna go down there and get blown away, man.
And the other side, and I think it's in Ezekiel, the Lord said he's gonna put an evil thought in the minds of the Russians, man.
Yeah. They should think an evil thought. They should come into the land of people at rest, man.
Right.
They're gonna invade this place.
Right. And the Lord has a whole espionage rank of angels, man. Just pitting information on against each other, man. Around this place.
I had appreciate going into those judgments. We had mentioned that Rahab the harlot on how let me get it here. This is Joshua chapter 2. I lost my place.
Hey, and on that Exodus, jump down to verse 20. We're gonna hit the plague. We're just gonna hit the plagues.
Yeah, I got it here. This is Joshua chapter 2, verse 7. It said, and the men pursued after them the way of Jordan unto the forest, and as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. And before them they were laid down. She came up unto them upon the roof. And then she being Rahab the harlot. This is when, Joshua sent out the spies in the land. It says, and she said unto the man, I know what that the Lord Yahweh, your power, hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. That's the fear these nations have, just because of the sight of the Israelites.
Yeah.
It said, let me read verse 9, Joshua 2 verse 9 again. And she said unto the man, I know that the Lord Yahweh hath given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how the Lord Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when ye came out of Egypt, and what ye did unto 2 kings of the Amorites that were on the other side of Jordan, Jehon and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts melted.
Yeah.
It say Joshua 2 verse 11. It say, and as soon as we heard these things, our hearts melted. Neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you.
Right.
For the Lord Yahweh, your power, he is the power in heaven above and in the earth beneath.
Right. You know what, man? It should piss you off, man. Being in a low state or fucking with these niggas, man. Because if niggas knew how great we had it, man, they gave away that to be this, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you fucking Jakes in Kansas City. You niggas, man, you chose to be. You got the greatest heritage But yeah, you want to walk around and call yourself black man.
Right.
You want to have a black culture. Black culture is death, man.
Man,
Yeah.
Death.
bro, they said the hearts filled with terror.
Right.
Bro, that's
Israelites.
fear, man.
Yeah.
Fear. Right.
They have that saying in the world, your reputation precedes you, man.
Right.
That was an understatement.
Right. And how, as bro point, how many niggas in the world, when you see them, you get utterly fearful, man?
Yeah.
You get worried like, okay, these niggas might take my car, but you don't have true fear in your heart for these niggas, man.
Yeah.
They soft as hell.
Right.
When the Israelites showed up, niggas got scared, man.
Yeah.
They say our hearts melted because of the things that we heard.
Yeah.
It said there was no courage in any man of the things they heard, man.
Man.
When they said we was in the wilderness, bro, we was giving our worship to the Most High, they said, bro, it felt like the earth was quake. They felt like they was like, man, they was like, nah, we don't want to go over there, bro. When they heard us giving our praises to the Lord, they was like, nah, we don't want to smoke with them, man.
Yeah.
Because remember, we got deeper in the woods, man. What, in Egypt it started, 70 souls?
Yeah. 70.
70, and then it increased, man.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what's so crazy, bro? As even to show how cold-blooded the Lord was, because even walking around 40 years in the wilderness, they clothes still didn't even rent, bro. They still was fresh, bro.
Yeah.
They was still good.
Right.
And the Lord sent them on a goose chase for 40 years to kill their ass and still took care of them, though, man.
Right. Jake was complaining the whole time,
Yeah.
worshiping other guys the whole time,
Yeah.
being niggas the whole time, man.
Right. Coming up against Moses, talking shit.
And we know you niggas are back today, man. But you know what? That's okay because the Lord's gonna do what the brother just read again, man. The scriptures say that the men of Babylon were born to fight. So these men, hearts failing them for fear, that's gonna happen again, man.
That's right, man.
Matter of fact,
Read that Joshua.
That last verse.
Joshua again. Okay. This is Joshua chapter 2, verse 11. And it says, as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord Yahweh, your power, he is the power in heaven above and earth beneath.
Yeah, that's right, man.
that's why all these women want to get with the black man, man. They all want to get with Jake because they know our power, man.
Right.
You know? You Jakes just don't understand it. But we are coming back to that point that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is getting ready to put that name back in us, man. And that's going to be done through the elect men.
Right.
The elect men is going to bring the name of the Most High back to remembrance, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this planet Earth, they don't know the ways of the Lord, man. It's totally perverseness.
Yeah.
You know, you got transgenders literally saying that Mary Magdalene and Peter the Apostle was a TG, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of madness is that?
Man,
This place needs fire, man.
Yeah,
you
he's
got-
fire.
you had them TGs talk about they about to start a revolution.
A revolution, man.
Right. They up here shooting up churches or school. What did he shoot up? A school?
Yes,
Yeah.
Christians.
And then they go say, oh, well, that's an attack on that community.
Right.
You the one that went in there and shut up the damn
Yo,
school,
y'all did it. What the hell? How you the
Right.
victim all of a sudden?
you know?
Yeah. That's the devil for you, though, man.
But check this out, man. I got a preset. This is the book of Psalm 77. Now, this chapter goes into the miracles and the wonders. He's bringing it back to our remembrance, man. Let's remember these things, okay? Now, Psalm 77, and I'm going to start at verses 1. It says, I cried into my power with my voice. Even unto my power with my voice, he gave an ear unto me, meaning the Most High heard him, okay? And it says, in the day of my trouble, I sought the Lord. My soul ran in the night and ceased not, and my soul refused to be comforted. But I remembered the Most High and was troubled, and I complained, and my spirit was overwhelmed. Salah. But thou holdest my eyes waking, and I am so troubled that I cannot speak. And it says, and I have even considered the days of old, the years of ancient times, and I called to remembrance my song in the night, and I communed with my own heart, and my spirit made diligent search. But it says, would the Lord cast off forever? And will he be favorable no more? Is his mercy clean and gone forever? And does his promise fail forevermore? Because when you get in that state of despair, your life is just all over the place. You don't have no recollection of shit. You start to wonder, like, damn, is the Lord really gonna come through?
Yeah.
You may be sick to death, and the Lord like, damn, I gotta make it, man. But you like, damn, I don't have no insight. How I'm gonna make it? You're doing the work of the Lord. You're praying. You're fasting. You know you're doing right by the brotherhood, but you still seem to be in deep shit with the Lord. But remember, it says, have the Most High forgotten to be gracious? heavy in anger, shut up his tender mercies. And I said, this is my infirmity, but I remembered in the years of the right hand of the Most High. So you got to remember these promises that the Lord gave us, man. He promised us healing. He promised us miracles. He promised us power. He promised to deliver us, man. He promised to bring us up out of our low state.
Yeah.
And what proves that is because the fact the Lord put you in a low state is so he can save you out of it, man.
Yeah.
That's the point. Remembering that, man. For you brothers out there that get weak and that think, oh shit, the Lord forgot about me. You're being put in a predicament so the Lord can save you, man. Because then Yahushua say, he said, well, look, I don't come to them that are whole. I come to them that's in need of a physician.
Right,
We're sick. We need the Lord, man. You know? And it's the same thing being delivered from Babylon. We're in hell, so we only depend on our power to save us. Because who the hell else is going to save us?
Right. Right.
You know?
If you give Jake just so much as $5,000, he don't need nobody.
Waking up every day in captivity under the so-called white man, going through afflictions in the body is enough to cry out, man.
Yeah.
When you wake up every day, you should ask yourself, I need to be delivered out of this shit, man. We need to be delivered, bro. Like today, we ready to go.
Yeah,
You know?
Nothing is good enough, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can get you a car, you can get you a woman, you can eat your favorite meal.
Yeah.
That'll never fix the problem.
That will
man.
never fix the problem. It'll come back. Right. It's just temporary, man. But
Right.
check this out. It says, I will meditate also of all thy work and talk of thy doings. Thy way, O power, is in our sanctuary. Who is so great a power as our power? Thou art the Most High that does wonders, and thou hast declared thy strength among the people, and thou hast with thy arm redeemed thy people, the sons of Joseph and Jacob. That's a cut to you Christians. It says thy people. Okay, the 12 tribes. It says the waters saw thee, O power, and the waters saw thee, and they were afraid, and the depths were also troubled. And the cloud poured out water, and the sky sent out a sound, and thy arrows went abroad. And the voice of thy thunder was in heaven, and a lightning lightened the world, and the earth trembled and shook.
Yeah.
Thy way is in the sea, and thy path in the great waters, and thy footsteps are not known. But thou leadest thy people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Okay? And there's more to it on that, but you know, y'all brothers bring out the precept, we get that point.
That shows you that the Lord deals with the underdog. All right, He had us put down in this predicament. He had us take the low for a period of time. Number one, to show you that the guy that's in rulership is the devil. He's the wicked, and that's how not to rule. And then number two, the Lord is showing you I can set up anybody I want to, man. I can do whatever I want to the most royal people that I want. I can set up the bases of men, put them on a high. I can take the best people and put them low, man.
Yeah.
And how do I do that? By means of miracles. The spooky shit that you people think is never coming. The shit that makes us sound crazy, why? Because you believe in science. Some Edomite convinced you that this all came about from 4 billion years of random evolution.
Yeah, Big Bang.
Yeah,
Right,
science.
but the Lord is going to show you I created all of this, man. And one of the ways He's going to do that is raising up that standard for His men.
But you see, when you talk about a power, see, because we went into that in class this week, they was like, the teacher was like, oh, well, science is proven. I said, not all science. You can't, well, for one thing, a hypothesis is an estimated guess, so that's not proven. Right. Okay? But see, when you talk about a God that's dismissive because he saw needs some tangible belief in something, because he has no faith. But ask yourself this, when you come to intelligent design, how can something unintelligent create something that's intelligent? Why do they call it intelligent design if it's not a higher power behind it?
Right.
Think about that, man. This came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the Big Bang Theory, okay, let's say, I mean, it makes sense, right? In some aspects, when you look at the book of Genesis, you can call that the Big Bang Theory, but who did it? The Most High.
Right.
Because everything came out of what they perceive as nothing, but it was created by something.
Right.
But your theory of Big Bang Theory comes from nothing, which is bullshit, man.
Yeah. Talking about it came from monkeys and shit.
Right.
Because when they explain the creation, right, like as far as how everything came about, it almost sounds like the book of Genesis, but they're not putting a creator on this shit, man.
Right. They just want an alternate explanation of what they're seeing. Everything Esau does is a reverse engineering of something out in the heavens. He didn't go out there and actually see anything or discover anything. You know, when you watch some of these lectures of these guys talking about relativity theory and string theory and trying to explain everything, none of them motherfuckers agree, man.
look,
None of y'all agree. There's 4 or 5 different theories floating around. You're all arguing. Just say you don't know, man.
ask Esau, how does the sun stay in the sky? How does the sun, it don't, look, the sun is out every day when it's cloudy. That sun right there, you know how that's been put up there? Through the power of the Most High, man.
Yeah.
The Lord promised that to be there, man.
Right.
And that's within his power.
Right.
It goes up, it changes cycles, it changes, man, it is beautiful, man. The birds chirping,
Yeah.
that's created by something, man. Go ahead, Op.
This is Isaiah 55. This is Isaiah 55, verse 9. Let's start at verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts.
Hear it, man. So, hey, Esau, man, you can try to put a scientific explanation on it all you want. At the end of the day, you ain't the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you just the devil.
Yeah, because especially when it comes to niggas, man.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is give a nigga a blunt and some YouTube, man. You give a nigga a blunt, 3 hours of free time in YouTube, he'll come up with all kind of bullshit on how the earth came up.
Nigga is a starter, bro.
You niggas turn on Egyptology, he might turn on Israelites.
What that nigga called him? Yeah, what that nigga Kane called him? He said, who was the Holy Hotep?
Yeah, he be watching them.
Hotep.
Y'all be getting them suggesting them earn your leisure niggas.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Man, they be
19
talking
keys
about
ass
some
nigga.
madness, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you 5% of niggas are the
Yeah,
worst,
you
man.
5% nigga.
I got a cousin that's into that madness,
That
bro.
shit is madness, bro.
All of the energy of your ancestors' family is within your DNA. You just gotta learn to unlock it
Yeah,
through the vibration of 432 hertz.
My nigga, you don't even know the vibration of 432 hertz, man. You don't even know the vibrations of the frequency. You don't even know what type of vibration you're supposed to be on, man. Like, we went into it a couple years ago about the decimals and the frequencies of the earth. Esau threw shit off, man. Like, even your clothes supposed to have a particular frequency to it, man.
Okay.
Everything is on a particular frequency, and Esau found out how to throw that shit off, man.
Yeah.
Like, right now, this ain't a proper frequency. You got cars every goddamn where.
Yeah.
Pollution in the air.
Yeah.
You don't even literally, bro. Fucking mushrooms, they have a humming sound. They sing to you, man. The grass sings, the trees sing.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're so off the righteous frequency, you can't tell.
Yeah,
Because
man.
it's fucking confusion, man.
That's
Yeah,
why.
you
That's
got-
why. I'm Slack. You got to yell.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got radio waves, man, that's going through the sky right now that you can't see
Yeah.
constantly 24/7. If you could see, you would see all types of waves and lines all going through the sky all the time, puncturing people. You know, we got these damn cell phones, man.
Yeah.
You know, this shit is coming right through your body, right through your body. You know,
Microwave.
they went into 5G and how toxic that shit is and the damages. That used to be a military weapon, man.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, this damn devil has polluted everything, fucked everything.
That's why you sleep better in the country. You ain't around all this bullshit.
Right.
Hey, bro, think about it. If y'all go to sleep and y'all plug everything, because I mean, honestly speaking, if your refrigerator's plugged up, let's say for 16 hours a day, you need roughly 8 hours of sleep. You can unplug that freezer for 8 hours and your food will still be good. You turn that refrigerator off and all that frequency, bro, you will sleep like a baby, man. Cut off the Wi-Fi, turn off the game, turn off the TV, unplug every outlet in your house, turn the phone off. Well, your ass ain't gonna wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
You gonna be in the spirit world in your mind like, oh shit.
These bitches fall asleep with their phone in their hand.
Bro,
man.
all the
Yeah.
sleep in selfie mode, man.
You got the Apple Watch and they be having the phone in their hand, getting fried.
People are through, man. But to the brother's point, man, Jake will find any reason to believe some other alternative bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know? And it ain't like the Lord. It can sound foolish to some people. Like what we do looks foolish, right? But y'all are not in the spirit of the Most High, and y'all are not in a spirit of endurance, man.
That's right.
Y'all really in the spirit of just selling Jake something, you know? Because the Lord said He's gonna take, roughly paraphrasing, the wisdom of this world is gonna be made foolish, man,
Yeah.
through these men.
Right.
Forget that.
Yeah.
God.
Because they not going to be able to explain Why so-called UFOs is beaming up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans by science.
Right.
Science can't explain that.
But it's gonna look weird coming from us, because we to them we're just some niggas on the street corner. Right. But the Lord had Samson run through a whole army with a jawbone, man.
Well, the Lord said He would use the foolish to confound the wise, man.
He can use us to confound the wisdom of this world. It's all this science and bullshit.
Shit, one nigga cursed his house some years ago. He told us to take our potato sacks back to Walmart, man. Hey, I'll wear a potato sack, man. It's all good. But hey, you know what?
That's all right.
It's cool though. I like my goddamn potato sack, man.
We got designs on it.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. This is glorious. I'd rather wear this than this bullshit, yeah. Right.
Yeah, preset. It's the book of Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding.
And what does Sodom mean?
We can look that up here. Sodom, it says drunk, foolish, stupid, senseless, quotations. Stupid, alcoholic, drinking heavily. Sodom's children. And it says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Right. Like a nigga that's a Kia boy, this nigga can get inside a car inside of 30 seconds, man.
Bro,
with a phone charger,
street, man.
With a phone
nigga
charger.
Right.
2021s with phone chargers,
Right.
bro.
Now ask that same nigga, is adultery wrong? Is he gonna have the right answer? Hell no.
Niggas are wise to do
Kia
evil, man.
boys.
Hey, what my man said at Wash, he said, are you stupid?
Yeah. Because the niggas, man. You know, Jake, well, you the first nigga to find out how to make something more wicked than what it is, man.
Yep.
All right, now peep this, right? Now let's just say if you had a military bunker, bro, that was sealed off, how much you want to bet a nigga will find a way to get in there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jake will find a way in there, but Jake will find a way in your shit, man.
Yeah, God.
Bro, I remember it was probably back. I was 19 years old. I had a Cutlass Supreme, bro. I stayed a night at my grandmother's house. You know that these niggas, bro, they cut my master cylinder and my brake line, bro.
Oh shit.
They cut it, bro. I tried to get in the car, that motherfucker did not stop, bro. Niggas right on the door. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? I just stayed like literally 8 hours and my shit was gone, bro.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's Jake for you, man.
Yeah, and you know niggas did it.
Right.
It was the niggas right up next door to us.
Yeah, God. Like them niggas, like that scene from Coming to America. They first rolled up. They left their luggage outside for about 5 seconds, man. That shit was gone. Jake out there on the corner trying to sell it back to you, man.
Yep.
You know? I got these golden toothbrushes. You know?
Man, for the 5th floor.
Yeah. That's Shaw, man.
And that's it. Because when they say, I had a precept to go with that. Y'all stop. Can you read that again, man?
God. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Right. We got that word Sodom going to drunk, foolish, and stupid. Well, this is Isaiah 29:9. It says, stay yourselves in wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord Yahweh had poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and had closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and the seers hath he covered.
Deep sleep, you Jake's a completely asleep. You drooling, man.
Right.
Deep sleeping. Most of the time, you in a deep sleep, you ain't waking up no time soon, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Any nigga that tell you he wanna start a clothing line to get him some real bread. You know, Jake, they do it on the side to get extra money. But bro, I was talking to my little 18-year-old cousin, man. Dude ain't got no ambition. Nigga just stay in the room all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Video games all fucking day. Yeah, got dreads. He wanna rap. He got a little rap studio in his house. I'm talking to him like, you know, I ain't giving him no truth. I'm trying to give him some direction as a man. So I'm like, yo, what you gonna do with your life? How you gonna get money? Cause he's 17, about to be 18. This nigga talking about a clothing line, man. You can't clothesline your way out of captivity, man. You can't rap your way out of captivity.
You know what? That's funny you say that, bro. Because the only thing your fucking nigga want to do is rap and play basketball, bro. Like, all right, we got this corporate challenge shit, right? Now, we supposed to win. Well, they got basketball tryouts I was gonna go, but my foot still kind of fucked up. So these niggas, bro, the guy over the basketball trials for the corporate channel shit, that's the spirit, he got a ball in his hand. So he sent a group text out. It's like 20 of us in that shit. And that's all niggas is talking. Them niggas are third. Are y'all ready to give me all the I'm finna give y'all the shit on the court, bro. Grown ass man, that's all you niggas wanna do is fucking shoot a dunk a basketball and rap, man. And smoke blunts. That's all you niggas do, man. You have no aspirations outside of the NBA, man. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with balling, but like goddamn, man, do something else with your life, bro.
Because a lot of y'all world center around women, man. That's really a lot of that where that comes from. Because women check for guys that are into rapping, you know, scamming.
Hey,
basketball players.
look, man. Out of let's say out of 100 niggas, how many niggas get scholarships and go to college to play ball? Nah, let's be realistic.
Out of 100?
Yeah. Let's say 10. Let's say 10 niggas get scholarships.
Maybe 5. You talking D1 though? D1 probably about 5.
About 5. Okay, and out of that 5, who actually make it to the league?
Yeah, I know that number's somewhere around 2%.
2%. So out of 100 niggas.
But that's of the elite.
Yeah.
That's not of everybody. That's of the elite that made it about 2%. Making it in there, you know.
Like all them people in the league right now, they're of the small percent, man.
Right. Yeah. Right.
It ain't gonna be a 1,000 LeBrons. LeBron, like it ain't gonna be 1,000 Jordans, man.
Right.
You got 1,000 Jakes that got all them fucking Drake.
You got a million niggas out here that can hoop.
Million niggas that think they about to be the next Drake.
Yeah, that movie Hoop Dreams.
Like,
Yeah.
You niggas ain't gonna get no shoe line.
Right.
You ain't getting no endorsements.
Nope.
You ain't getting no Nike contract.
Yeah.
You ain't definitely ain't buying your mama a house.
Not even
Her
getting
wicked
an
ass.
one contract, man.
And that's the first thing I'm gonna buy my mama a house.
Right.
Yeah.
Your daddy gave you birth. He gave you life, man.
Right.
but you know what? There's so many other ways Jay can make it. There's way more other avenues, but Jay don't want to settle for that because they want to be
They want that.
the image on TV. You could easily go become a business owner. I was just talking to bro. You could start a fucking Chick-fil-A up for 10 rand, man.
Yeah.
You know, and start off making 200, 300,000 a year. You don't think about that shit, do you?
While your ass is in college in debt or trying to make hell, you niggas ain't even making it out of high school, man.
Hey.
Somebody you want to go to the league, man. Well, that shit vexed my spirit, but I'm looking at the group message. These niggas, they're eager for that. None of them are talking about the truth.
Right.
None of them talking about anything. They just worry about fucking basketball, man. You know, like when you go to the gym, you lift weights, you got a bunch of niggas on a basketball court. They ain't doing cardio. They're not working out. You know what I'm saying? They're not hitting the treadmill, but they want to dunk a basketball.
Yeah. If a nigga call a foul, it's gonna start a fight.
Right.
They got to pause the game for 15. That's why I hated playing with niggas.
Bro,
Right.
full
Yeah,
court, bro.
multiple, man.
When they had what they call 24-hour fitness, bro, those are the Genesis today.
Yeah.
I go up there probably like 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
These niggas been running a full court since early that morning until midnight. The
Niggas be there all
same,
day.
they were like, we running 7 games back to back. That's bro. You know how long it take to run 7 games, especially if you ain't hitting no jump shots?
Yeah. Hey,
One game can take you about an hour.
This is the message we trying to say, man. A lot of Jakes, you got dreams, but they really fantasies, man.
Right.
So you get the definition of fantasy. Cause I was watching this, Kevin Samuels went into this, man. A lot of you motherfuckers got dreams of selling $1 million poles, making it to the league, doing all this. You gotta be realistic, man.
Yeah.
Be a man first before you be anything. Know who your God is first before you do anything, man.
That's right.
And get out your mama basement, nigga.
Right.
Get out there and actually do something, man.
Do something.
And all y'all motherfuckers, all you gotta do is just hit them books hard. You can get some good grades and get a scholarship off of that. That's the easiest way to get in the motherfucker, man.
Right.
You can't do that shit. It's what you want, because you want to fuck around and fuck up your future, man.
Nah, cause niggas be on Fortnite till 5 o'clock in the morning. And this one nigga used to always be late for work. I'm like, why you always late, bro? He like, man, I ain't get on Fortnite till 5 o'clock. I'm like, nigga, we gotta be here 6:30. Nigga, you couldn't, bro.
Man, that was going in.
And I would go a step further and say, any scenario that doesn't result in America being destroyed is a fantasy, man.
Right.
That's what you got to realize. Every outcome, or dream, or possibility that you want, it's all fantasy. If it doesn't include this place going down and Esau getting put in chains, man.
Well, check this out, precept. This is Psalm 78, and I'm gonna start at verses 36. It says, nevertheless, they did flatter him with their mouth, and they lied unto him with their tongues. For their heart was not right with him, neither were they steadfast in his covenant, man. So you NBA niggas ain't talking about the covenant of Yahweh Shai, man. So therefore, you're going to be destroyed out here. Right along with these women that you're chasing, man. With your baby mamas, your stepdaddies, all you people, man. You're going to get the sword. Right. And it reads here, but it says, for their heart was not right with him, neither were they steadfast in his covenant. But he, being full of compassion, forgave their iniquity and destroyed them not. But yea, many a time turned his anger away and did not stir up all his wrath, man. So even then the Lord was being merciful. Because if the Lord just went all out in wrath, this whole universe would just disintegrate. It would be destroyed, man.
Yeah. So we got earlier, who can stand in his indignation?
Right.
Like Exodia, y'all play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Exodia, the game is just over.
Yeah.
That's how the Lord wrath is. He was fully manifested. It just be over with.
Well, he could destroy this whole universe within seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. The Lord can just think about, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. Start over. This shouldn't be going like this, man. But luckily, he's bound by his word.
I got that definition for fantasy. It says the faculty or activity of imagining things, especially things that are impossible or improbable.
Read that again.
It says the faculty or activity of imagining things, especially things that are impossible or improbable.
Yeah. All you nigga women, 3 baby daddies, you thinking you gonna get a man that actually love you. That's a fantasy, man. All you niggas out here, dreadhead, smoking weed all day, got a damn rap studio in your basement. That's a fantasy, man.
Right.
If you ain't really getting down with that true satanic vibration and trying to kill off your people, you ain't gonna make it, bro.
You gotta sell your souls, bro.
Yeah.
How the hell you think Michael Jordan became as good as he did? He had to sacrifice his pops, man.
But I got a precept just going into that. This is 2 Ezra 16, verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." It said, make you ready to the battle, man. How is writing, 50 songs in a night gonna make you ready for this Jacob trouble, man? How is putting a damn ball through a hoop, what bro say they been playing since 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.? How that gonna make you ready to the battle, man? You nigga woman fucking 5 different niggas in a month. How that's gonna make you ready to the battle, man?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans, bitch selling
toes and shit, man. I wish I would pay to see a bitch's feet, man. Fuck out of here, man. You simple ass, you simps, man. You niggas need death, man. You fuck the game up. You man, these hoes, man. Man, you can get that shit for free, and you niggas are paying for that shit, man. Get out of here with that. That's stupid. You gonna pay $300 for a foot pick? Are you serious? You could go buy a prostitute for that and get you some whatever level and go about your fucking business.
Go to the fucking water park or the beach for free.
You go to a beach and just sit there and do what you gotta do, man. But you wanna pay to see a bitch's body, man.
Right. That show you that spirit.
You niggas are sitting up there, witchcraft. You niggas are sitting up there watching Pornhub all day, emptying your fucking nuts. That's why you ain't got no fucking confidence, man. You're draining yourself.
Right. It says, 2 Ezra 16, verse 40, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those days be even as pilgrims upon the earth. He that selleth, let him be as though he fleeth away. He that buyeth, as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it."
So you can't have your heart set on none of these things that you get, man.
Yep.
You can't be focused solely on just achieving goals and dreams and success and Babylon the Great. Because you know what, man, watching that video, the pending economic collapse that's coming, that shit gonna happen any goddamn day now, man.
Right.
This shit could just fucking crash like that. And so you put all your eggs in the barrel or the basket on making it and getting a damn good job, but you can have no knowledge of the Lord.
But it's finna crash. They coming out straight up telling you that the American economy is getting ready to crash. That shit may crash this year, bro. Look, it's already crashed, but when they bringing that petrol or that bullshit they're talking about, it's already done, man.
Yep. And not to get off topic, but them BRICS nations, they said they about to come out with their own currency.
Yep.
And China and Brazil, they about to start exchanging trade in yuan now.
Yep. Yeah. So hey, them cheese doodles you like to eat, Keisha, them shit's gonna be $50 a bag, man.
Right.
A little 25 cents of cheese doodles, man, you niggas be eating, it's gonna be $100, man.
That's how you know the war is pending all time, man. When Gaddafi tried that shit, man, and come up with his own currency and did away with the dollar, what they do with that motherfucker? Excommunicado.
Yeah, they can't stop him now.
Yeah.
So now you got all these people saying the same shit. Was you gonna try to kill everybody? You know? So that means that war's coming, man. It's knocking on the door. So all you niggas, what y'all doing, man, you don't realize how vain that shit is. Now, yeah, get your daily bread. We ain't telling you just give up, just go out here and just be fucking homeless.
Right.
And not work because the end's coming.
Yeah.
No, that's not what we're saying.
Don't live
We're
in
saying
a
just don't
fantasy.
put your trust in that,
Yeah,
man.
that's a fantasy.
Don't worship that shit. Don't worship that money, and then don't be concerned anything about the Lord at all, and not do His work.
Right.
Then you done trapped yourself. You set yourself up for destruction. Because if you don't got no wisdom of the scriptures, you just exit out the divine intervention that Yahweh might have had in store for you.
Right.
Because you're gonna need divine intervention to protect you for the horrors to come, man.
That's right.
Every last one of us.
And when the day comes, you have to have the spirit of Lot, man. You can't be in the spirit of Lot's wife of looking back. You got to, whatever you get in this society, you have to look at it like that. You got to be able to run away from it and not look back at it.
Yep.
Those of you that can look that Lot's wife spirit that looking back, that's what it's talking about, man. You crying because you got to give up your 401k.
Yeah.
You crying because you've been working on this house for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, look, man.
Gotta
When all
give
hell's
up your
breaking loose, you got to be able to flee and not look back, man.
I can't wait to this shit. I'm ready to walk away from this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's a mere of obligation they put on you for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all witchcraft, like the brother was saying. And I got a precept. This is the book of Ezekiel 7, and I'm gonna start at verses 10. It says, "Behold, it is come, and the morning is gone forth, and the rod hath blossomed, and pride has budded." What does a flower do when it sprouts? Yeah. And it says here, "Violence is risen up into the rod of wickedness, and nothing of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs. Neither shall their wailing be for them." So we ain't gonna cry when your ass get put down, man.
Right.
When the economic collapse come and you fighting over a loaf of bread in the supermarkets, man, and you end up power driving each other through the fucking floor. We ain't laughing. Look, man, we don't care.
Right.
Go ahead and have at it, man. Because it's deserving. Each and every last one of you idiots out here walking around, you deserve exactly what the hell you gonna get.
That's right.
In perfection, right?
Right.
And it says here, "The time is come and the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn. For wrath is upon all the multitude thereof," man. So, nigga, you can flip your $100,000. You got simple ass niggas, man. Oh, man, I just bought me some land. Nigga, you 70, 80 years late, man.
I'm about to flip this property.
Yeah, you finna go buy a property. Okay, it's nothing wrong with buying property. But you niggas think you on a level, man?
Right.
Esau, Ishmael, fucking Moab, Ham, they all been flipping houses way before your black ass learned how to even count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got hip to the game. Like, niggas are all in their ass because they feel like they knowledge, oh, Bitcoin is. Nigga, you know how much money Esau made off Bitcoin 20 years ago?
Already.
Like, you clown.
You late to the game.
You can't even afford a whole Bitcoin, and yet you talking about you on a level.
Yeah.
And then the minute you bring up,
There ain't no money in that shit no
nigga
more, man. That shit is control, bro.
then the minute you bring up the Lord, oh, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I'm trying to get money, man. I'm trying to get money. I ain't trying to hear nothing about the Lord. But I ain't trying to serve that. And you on some bullshit. That's what they tell you, man.
Right. You talk about Bitcoin now, nigga. You know one Bitcoin is worth $28,000 now. You realize Esau had that shit when it came out at $1.
Yeah, I remember this.
Dumbass niggas, man.
They said the dude that came up with the whole algorithm, that said that nigga cashed out billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
Like you Jakes think y'all on the level, man. This is all witchcraft, man. It's a big ass Ponzi scheme.
That's right.
Why is banking so complicated? Why do you have to look at how banks trade money and this and that? Like, this shit ain't that complicated, man. It's just supply and demand, but Esau got all this witchcraft set up, man. All these mortgage and interest rates and shit set up. Bond markets and yields and all of this shit, man. Because he's robbing you blind. That's James the 5th chapter, man.
He ain't ready to let it go.
And the fucked up part about it is the monies that the bank borrowed, they loan it out and borrow on that.
Yes. Imagine if I get $10 from this brother, and then I take that $10, and then I give out $100 in loans to this brother. I ain't used none of my money. I got it all in credit. So if the brother paid this money back, I take the profit. But if he don't pay it back, you know what I do? I go to the FDIC and say, look, your deposit, we lost it. Sorry. Insurance, and they get bailed out. That's what the banks are doing.
And it says here, "For the seller should not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the visit is touching the whole multitude thereof, which should not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life.
Yeah, there's gonna come a day when none of this shit's gonna matter, man. The only thing you're gonna have is the wisdom and stability, man.
Right. I had a little bit more on that second Ezra, so going back to it, it go right what you saying. Second Ezra 16, verse 41 again. It said, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it. He that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein. He that soweth as if he shall not reap, so also he that planted the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes. And this for you brews out there. It says, they that marry as though they shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. It say, and therefore they that labor in vain. So what it's saying is, it said at first you gotta be a pilgrim on the earth. A pilgrim don't have no home. Pilgrims don't have no attachments to anything in this world. Even though you say you may occupy merchandise, you know, you may have a family, but at the end of the day, in your spirit, you're loose from all of that.
Rightfully so, rightly so, man. Hey, like Abraham, hey, he sojourned from land to land. Okay? Pilgrims, man. We ain't got no resting place here. When it's time to go, it's time to go. You can't be looking at that. You can't be looking back at that PS5 that just came in the mail last week.
Right.
Like, damn, man, I may find power in the wilderness. Nah,
Right.
man.
Right.
You ain't worried about that shit. The Lord has set you up somewhere with a PS5 to chill out, man. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah.
See that? Let that shit. Let the rats and the roaches and the martial law people have it, man. Let them make better use of it.
When we get spiritual powers, man, real life is gonna be like playing God of War, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna really have that power, man.
That's right.
That's right. I got another precept. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. It's the principal thing. All right, principle. It goes into the definition of it. All right, first in order of importance. All right, so that's first, man.
Yeah.
Knowledge, wisdom of what? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures. Because the good book of Hosea said, my people shall be destroyed for what?
Lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge. So you can sit up here and try to do all this shit all you want.
Yep.
You don't have the knowledge of the scriptures, you're not getting nowhere. Brother just brought out all the precepts that gave a whole list of things that you're not supposed to be wrapped up in mentally concerned with.
Yep.
If you get it, be as though as you don't have it.
Right.
You already set your heart saying, let it. You're already physically, mentally letting it go. You're just riding the train until this shit goes down, man. But if you got the wisdom of the scriptures, then you know you're gonna be taken care of in that day. The scriptures say, my servants shall what? Eat and drink and rejoice.
Yeah.
You have to be a servant. How do you be a servant? Getting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures and keeping those things, man.
Right.
And then teaching and spreading the word for the rest of the people. If you ain't doing those things, then you just setting yourself up for destruction. You're destined for death and destruction. Because it will come. The collapse will come, man. In this lifetime, Lord willing.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it, man. You're gonna see missiles flying through the sky. You're gonna see invasions. You might have put all your money and invested in a new home and shit like that in a business. And guess what? During martial law, they're gonna kick on that fucking door. And during the martial law, one of the laws that can be put out is you have to give those soldiers a place to rest. You gotta let them in your home to sleep.
Oh yeah, because it's stated that during the time of that, when habeas corpus is suspended, basically what happens is they got the right to occupy your home. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they are occupying a particular land, they have a right to come in your shit, man. Like right now, if they declare martial law, they can take any of these vehicles, even a cop. In the case of an emergency, they can literally pull you over and take your vehicle and use it as government property.
Right.
You know? So yeah, they can very well occupy. The scriptures say they should cast them out of their homes, man.
That's right, man. And if you put all your heart and your worship and all those things, as soon as you lose those things, what it's going to do to you mentally, it's going to break you. You're going to be one of these idiots out here panicking and getting gunned down or chained up, zip-tied up, and fucking hog-tied, thrown in the back of one of these vans, taking over these FEMA camps, man.
Right.
And they're going to experiment on your ass and torture you to death and put you to work to death. That's what's in store for you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses... 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 10. It say, but the Most High had revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of the Most High. For what man knoweth the things of man, save the spirit of man which is in him. Even so the things of the Most High knoweth no man, but the Spirit of the Most High. But this is the point right here. It says, now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High.
Yeah.
And that's just the point what that brother was making, because, you know, all these things, businesses, houses, rap careers, clothing line, it costs money to start, man.
Yeah.
The truth, this wisdom is free. If you got a phone, you can get this wisdom, the most valuable thing, man. Even if you ain't got internet, a library card is free, nigga. You ain't got to pay for that. But you can get the value of this wisdom without nothing. Only thing you pay for is your time, man.
Yeah.
That's what the Most High required.
Well, the scripture say freely receive, freely give. When have we ever charged anybody for a garment up here? Did we pass out precept starter kits up here?
Breakdowns is free.
Nah.
Yeah.
We didn't. Did it cost you money to get in the camp?
You can't be putting the truth behind a paywall, man, or holding back precepts. You know, it's supposed to be a free, open thing, man. The scripture, the word is like water, man. You know.
That's right, man. And that's why you don't see click here, donate here on none of our videos, man.
Yeah, we ain't got no what's that my fund, what's that GoFundMe shit? Like certain niggas, we ain't got no
Patreon.
we ain't got no Hebrew gorilla clothing line up here.
I have no fancy opening intros to our videos. We don't need none of that shit, man.
I mean, brothers got their business they do, that's fine, but the scriptures say, "Make not my house a house of merchandise." Right?
Ultimately, like the brother said, there's a spirit that you're in, a spirit of the world, all right? And then there's the spirit doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. So although we may have things in the world, we may enjoy things of the world, our spirit is not a spirit of the world, man.
Keep this, Matthew 10, and I'm gonna start at verses 7. It says, "And as ye go preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, clean the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give." This truth is free, man. Okay? Because the Lord said he redeemed us without money. And it says, that's how motherfuckers get shot, man. Simple shit like that would have been a shootout.
Right. Bigger moments like that.
It says, "Provide neither gold, nor silver, nor brass in your purses, nor scrip for your journey, neither two coats, neither shoes, neither yet staves." Can somebody do me a favor and look up that word scrip in the Greek, man? Look that up real quick. Man. If it means what I think it means, then, you know, a whole nother idea just came to mind. Yep, my 10 and 10. They drive me crazy out here, man. Yeah. And that's another thing, man. When you people start dropping from that shit, Lord's will soon, bro. I just want to go out to an event like a food place and just see motherfuckers just drop, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna praise the Lord, man. Right
Man.
there on the spot. And he's gonna think I had something to do with it.
I'm gonna drop right down here
He
on my knees
poisoned
and
them.
pray.
He did it.
Nah, when you drop, I'm gonna drop right on my knees and give up praises to the Most High. Oh, call Allah Yahweh Shemi have a shot, man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then they gonna say, "Why didn't the unbe warn us?" No, we've been warning you, man. You looked at us like we was a bunch of demons, man.
Right.
You know?
Ask YouTube why it's illegal for us to warn you.
Yeah.
Watch y'all do that.
And
you
YouTube,
know?
fuck you, man.
Yeah.
You know what? When we get the
That was
power,
some
we
bullshit
specifically coming for your. We go specifically find you YouTube people that the handlers that's behind the GMS, those that watch us. When we get our hands on you through the spirit, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man.
Right.
Cause that's some bullshit. You flag our channel over what another goofy said. We didn't have nothing. Them motherfucker asked. We just said no. Now we can't answer questions now.
Right. And we didn't even say the word.
We didn't even say the word
We
BA.
said
We didn't even see that, man.
Yeah.
Trying to play by y'all rules. Y'all niggas don't even go by that.
And what's so crazy? They said they wasn't gonna do that no more. So you just
Right.
redacted on your own policy. But that's Esau, though, man.
Right.
You know?
And we'll kick y'all ass.
Yeah, fuck y'all, man. I just put up the video on another page. I mean, we gives a fuck.
And the Lord gonna deliver y'all to us, man. Just like when Absalom tried to run and Joab was chasing
his ass.
the tree caught his ass, man.
That hair, man.
He was delivered. Delivered
like
right to us, man. Wow. I got that definition of the word script, which is the Greek word pera. It's a wallet, a leathern sack in which travelers and shepherds carry their provisions.
Okay, so a provision, right? Now, what is a provision?
Use kind of money or food or something you take along with you on your travels, you know?
It could be garment startup kits too.
Yeah, it's just the thing that you come up with. Like this bag, we have a camp bag, right? Sometimes we'll bring Bibles, we'll bring some water, we'll bring whatever. That's the provisionings for the church.
Because what this vision goes into, seeing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Romans 4.
Meaning that you got to know what you're going to need before you go out there, man.
Yeah.
Scriptures ain't telling us to go out there with a fucking precept package, man. The precept package is in the scriptures, in our minds, man.
Right.
You don't give them niggas a regurgitated lid. Now, okay, if you want to put together precepts, that's fine. I mean, like, you got packs on breakdowns and stuff, but ultimately they just read it. They don't know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just, yeah, bro, like, all right, I know that Matthew 10 and 15 say this, okay, good, but what does it mean?
Yeah.
That's why you jabronis out there, you can't break down Revelation 13. And you clowns still haven't told us how the fuck can you buy and not buy and sell with sin? We're still waiting on that breakdown.
Yeah. They got confused because they start bringing up scriptures outside of their precept page.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to know the whole road.
Right.
They do this like if a Christian come up to you, these are the precepts you pull.
Well,
you know?
Well, Nate don't know the whole road, man. Clearly.
When niggas start asking about Revelation, you niggas start sweating, man.
Right.
Cause you stick to your packs like.
Are you good? And trust me, the most questions about to come out the book of Revelation coming soon, man.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We're in that book, man.
Yeah, you about to get the most questions you ever had in your life coming up, man.
Hey, like Apostle John said, he said, man, that's like calling to a goddamn vampire with you guys, man.
Yeah.
You guys ain't gonna touch that. You
Right.
go into Revelation 13, they gonna start shitting bricks, man.
Right.
Because they can't prove it.
Right.
They just saying, brother, then they pull up some other bullshit that don't have nothing to do with that, man.
Right.
And see, then that pride thing they start getting on y'all. Instead of you just manning up and saying, oh, well, it could be, you just avoid the topic. You just don't say nothing. Instead of admitting that you're wrong, man. But it's gonna come a day where it's gonna be unavoidable. All right? You got Amazon has something called Amazon One service. And that's the technology where you can walk into any Amazon with your phone and just scan it.
Oh shit, brother. They doing that with the Panera Breads now.
Yeah.
And
it's a whole system.
It's
man.
a system that you gotta. The fuck you think they got the palm hand there for?
Right.
Well, bro, they got a whole palm scanner now through Amazon because I mean, in order to shop at Amazon, you gotta have a Prime account. So they already know who you are through your algorithm. That's the whole point of the app. Right. So you go in there, you log in, and you be done with it. But why you think they got hand scanners, man?
Right.
Because it's gonna come a time that you're gonna use that hand to buy and sell.
Right.
Okay, now since we talking about it, we might as well get into it. Shit, I mean, it's prophecy. That's the next biggest prophecy.
It's gonna happen.
That's what the whole CBDC thing is about. Because now we finding out that what they're talking about with the CBDC, they said it's as small as a grain of rice. So that C-HIP, along with the CBDC and the Fed now, all that is gonna be a compiled system, man.
Yeah.
Okay, because the C-HIP is gonna be the algorithm that's gonna link all the databases together, man.
Right.
That's why they're bringing everything under one umbrella, so to speak.
Right.
Makes sense now. Buying and sell, your records, medical registry. Makes sense, man.
Right.
It's basically like a digital social security card and a wallet.
And these companies and governments are really no different, man. Because a lot of these big tech companies, they run these servers for the government. Like Amazon Web Services, you realize they run the entire government of Ukraine. Like all the Ukraine government servers is all run by Amazon, man.
Yep.
It's no different. So when Amazon comes up with real ID, it's called Amazon ID. That's not like a credit card. That's literally once they scan your hand, that's unique to you. They have it, man.
Yeah, that's private.
Right. But Esau has something called PII for credit cards, right? Like a business is not allowed to keep a credit card on file. When they swipe it, it's supposed to ping the server and delete the information for security reasons.
That's
so
why
it's supposed to be anonymous.
That's why, like, when you look at statements and shit like that, they only got the last 4 of the card, or like the social, they X it out and have the last 4.
Right. Because way back in the 80s and 90s, you know, people have the carbon copies of credit cards. You know, a nigga will find that file cabinet full of old credit cards and run them shits up. So ever since then, when you swipe a card, there's no database that stores it. It just pings it, authorization number, and it's gone.
That's why you gotta stay away from Elevite gas stations, man.
Right, yeah, they got them devices in there, man.
Yeah.
But this this Real ID shit, that's not what that is, man. Once you scan it once, they're not deleting that information. That's going into a database.
Ultimate control, baby.
Shit.
Nigga, they know you.
That's it. You know?
Give me second address 16 and 68.
But then, you know, we all know that. Well, go ahead, read the verse.
This is Revelation 13.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation 13. And start at 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, and that killing can go into actual physical death and being ostracized too, man.
Right.
Because when you get tarred off the grid, I mean, you're like dead anyway. Because honestly speaking, you're nothing but a number, and the system is a big prison system, man.
Right.
That's why they have what they call a straw man. Okay, like when you look at your name in all caps, like, okay, you got Express Auto Service. That's a that's a business right there. That's in a corporation. It's in all caps, meaning it's a dead entity. So when you look at your driver's license and your state ID, basically you're a dead entity, man. You know what I'm saying?
You pay your taxes, your name come up
All caps, man, because you're a dead entity. You're nothing but a service, man.
And for you Israelites out there, the image of the beast is not Jesus.
It ain't Caesar,
Right.
bro.
And you know, one of them questions that y'all other camps gonna start to get asked is, what's the difference between the image, the mark, all right, and the number? You know, do y'all have the answers to that? Because every question that y'all, every explanation to the mark, y'all start describing the image, man.
Well, they gonna say this. Well, what's the image? Caesar. What's the mark? Sin. What's the number? 666. That ain't no fucking breakdown, man.
Right. Now explain how that's happening in the next 5 to 10 years. Tie it all together, man. Because niggas have been sinning since 3000 BC, man.
Well,
we got off the boat.
A common argument was that Solomon had it. How the hell Solomon had a mark of the beast when the beast system wasn't set up yet?
Right.
The beast system didn't come about, if you want to be technically honest, I mean, because Daniel went into the concept of 4 kingdoms, but this actual beast system didn't come about until the Romans, man.
Well, who is the beast?
Right.
Y'all niggas don't even
I
know
mean, you
that.
can say each empire represents their own system, but you got the Greeks and the Romans, man. This system of being a technocracy didn't really establish itself until the latter half of the Roman Empire, which we're in now, man.
Right. Right.
Now, Yahweh Shai was on the scene during the time of the 4th beast, but the M-A-R-K wasn't then, man.
Right.
You know?
Solomon preceded the first beast.
Way before.
Way before, like 300 and something years before that. So y'all are just going the hell off, man.
I should
making
probably-
shit up and winging it, man.
Well, probably a little bit longer than that because between the time of Esdras and Yahweh Shai was 500 years. And we know
Okay.
that Solomon lived before Esdras.
Yeah, it was Babylon, right?
Babylon,
600
yeah.
something BC. Yeah. I think Solomon died around like 900 something BC, roughly, you know.
But the point is that he was on the scene and this wasn't even established yet, man.
Right.
That was a future prophecy, man.
And it says, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Now, that right there tells you that that's dealing with some type of economic system right there. Buying and selling. You focus on the buying and selling aspect, you should say, okay, they're talking about a petrodollar or they're talking about a CBDC currency. So that means that obviously something is going to be tied into the economy, man. That's why when the economy collapses, they're going to come with that C-hit, man. That's the whole point of being digital, man.
Right.
Because when they can track everything, there you are. They don't need the fucking gun. They got everything they need. But with a dollar, they can't track the. If I bought a, just say if I bought a house for $100,000, they ain't got no idea that. They don't know because you can't trace purchases with dollars. Those dollars have serial numbers on it. You can track the dollar, but you can't track what was bought. But with this system, this computer-led system, this algorithm, they already know who you are. If I go buy a car for $10,000, they're like, okay, well, you didn't pay this much in taxes, X, Y, and Z. If I go to the DMV, they're going to say, well, look, man, in order for you to get this, you need to be linked up to this system because that old system is no more. So they're going to gradually push you into it. And for those of the people that's going to be resistant to it, that's when the false flag attacks are going to happen. That's when the gun shed or the bloodshed is going to start. Okay?
For the ones who are going to take it, they're going to be the opposite of that 2nd Ezra 16. We said, you know, those that occupy merchandise be as though you don't, those that sell, those that have kids, just be as though you don't have it. These are the type of people that can't afford to let go of their dreams.
Right.
These are the type of people that can't afford to let go of their fantasies that they have in his life.
Oh, shit, like LeBron, he gonna take it, man. You think LeBron gonna be like, nah, I ain't taking that shit, man.
So in order for you to keep your dream, to keep your hope, to keep your business alive, you got to pay to play, man.
Play, man.
Cause you know, anybody can start up a business now, anybody can do anything now. But now this man gonna come with guidelines.
Right.
You wanna get in the game, you gotta pay with your loyalty. Show your loyalty to this system and take this.
You want that $100 million, like Pat Mahomes? Hey, he was signed to what is it, 10 years? 10 years, 500 million, and I think it's like 480 because you know those endorsements, and you know when he made MVP, that was like another 2.5 right there. You think that nigga Pat Mahomes ain't gonna take that? He gonna like give me 5 of them shits, man.
He taking it, man.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? That Esau is the same MO. Remember that villain from the John Wick movie? He said there's 3 types of men. He says men that's got something to kill for, something to live for, something to die for. I say this man's got all 3, and that's why he chose him, man.
Ooh.
That's what Esau wants. He wants you to need to be here. He wants you to feel a need to. I need to be around big booty bitches. I need to be around.
I need these IG thoughts.
I need delivered food. I need DoorDash.
I need IG.
You don't need none of this shit, man.
That's right, man.
But he's conditioned you, man. So now you're gonna be his champion to go out there and get the rest of these idiots to sign up for it.
That's why he despises the hopeful elect, because we were Yahweh Shai, man. I mean, to us, man, he just gonna be like, you know what, man, just get them out of here. We already know they ain't budging, bro. I can't wait till the test come because I want to see how we gonna fare with it, man. Like, you know, I'm anxious. I'm like, come on with it, man. I want to see how much fight we got in this, bro, to resist this shit. Because, bro, they gonna force that at gun to the point. Hey, didn't the scripture say, yeah, you have not resisted it to blood? When it gets that deep, and he started to come up with these particular parameters about terrorists and shit, it's gonna get deep to the point. All right, we gotta find. It's gonna be a witch hunt, man.
Right. And all you niggas dressed in purple over there, y'all gonna really examine what you really signed up for.
Oh, them niggas gonna flee, man. Them niggas gonna flee. They gonna take their little hair wrapper and they gonna bitch up, man. Half you niggas in the IUIC, man, you gonna be out of here, man. Some of you gonna make it, but the majority of you guys out there, you got a hell to pay.
Esau gonna have a purple squadron for y'all niggas over in World War III.
They're gonna be lining up on camera getting the damn shits in their hand, man. They're gonna take that shit.
Us brothers in the truth, we gonna have a mark, man. We gonna have Ezekiel 9-4 mark. We ain't got that in Revelation 13 and 16. Because the Most High, he don't need you to do nothing physically to prove that you believe. You gotta just have faith.
Have faith, and that's a gift. It's a gift, man. Not all men have faith.
Right. That's why you think the Lord stripped everything from us, man. Everything, bro. Our riches, our bodies are all fucked up. We don't have shit here, man.
Yeah, we're hoping to get the fuck
right.
Like,
the Lord
come on
did
with
that
it.
for a reason, man. He wants sincere men that's gonna repent, man.
And Lord, let me throw a hip out of place, man. Make you want it, boy.
Right. That's why we don't get excited when we see rich niggas like Kanye and Kyrie coming in, because we already know you niggas ain't have a spirit on you to endure this, man.
Hey, I wish I would go shake it in the niggas' hands, man. I mean, we'll be cordial with him. Hey, how you doing? Like if LeBron came up, we'll shoot the shit with him. You know, what's up? We'll dap him up. But I ain't gonna run over across the street and be like, oh shit, that go LeBron, bro. Nah, hell nah.
If he
Fuck
don't
that
get it,
nigga,
we
man.
gonna treat him like Francois.
Hey.
Like, nigga, get out of here.
Like, all right,
This ain't for you, man.
Like if I see Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? I'm like, oh shit, that go Bone though. I mean, I'm like, hey, I'm like, what's up? Cause I like the nigga, but I ain't finna run over and get hit by a car that go dap them niggas up, man.
Right.
Now they come up to the camp, yeah, we gonna talk shit. Yeah. I'm like, shit, bro, take a picture with it. You know, we'll be friendly. But that's as far as it's gonna go, man. Because if you ain't talking about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, look, man, we gonna be the celebrities, man. And I meditate on that all day.
Right.
I'm like, man, we gonna be so famous in a minute, bro. Because literally, bro, this world knows not the Lord. They are so, like, all right, prime example, right? Who's the hot? They name some of the hot niggas that the bitches love today.
Alex, NBA Youngboy,
NBA, all right, Kodak,
Little Dirt, obviously.
Okay, matter of fact, let's go to Michael Jackson type fame. Bitches used to really
that nigga.
Yeah,
and that little
nigga,
110-pound motherfucker, and Mike had the status of a god.
That
Him and
nigga,
Prince, bro.
Elvis. Mike could go in the middle of the jungle in Tanzania. They gonna know who he is,
Bro.
And they gonna be fainting and
They could just get finished hanging a nigga and cutting his guts out and spitting on a nigga, but Michael Jackson, it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Bro, when our fame comes, it's gonna be righteous, man. Because Apostle Kabar broke it down. He said that's the difference between famous and glory. He said you don't want to be famous, brother. You want glory. Fame comes and go. Glory is forever, man.
Yeah.
And we gonna have that, brothers, when people realize our work, when they realize what we've been fighting for. Right now, we ain't shit. Yeah, you may have you a couple of groupies and bitches that think you handsome and, you know, oh, he's cute. But ain't nobody faint. We come, you know, go sit. Ain't nobody faint over us. Y'all ain't got to. We ain't asking you to. But the Lord is gonna raise us up, man. Because when we get that power, forget about it. Can you appreciate it?
And this ain't even, brothers.
Low mode. Yep, get low mode. Low mode. Got it down.
Appreciate it.
You got 8 minutes, 9 minutes.
This is John 17, verse 1. These words spake Yahweh Shai, lifted up his eyes to heaven and said, Father, the hour is come. Glorify thy Son, that thy Son also may glorify thee. And that goes into the beginning of the camp we was talking about on how the Israelites, they got glory, they got fear just off the works that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had done for them. So in these last days, when the Most High glorifies us, or when we be those men and gives us that power, the name of Yahweh is going to be exalted, man. And Yahweh needs his glory, man. He requires that.
Yeah.
Too much bullshit going on. Y'all niggas reverence Laverne Cox over the Most High, man.
This nigga Michael B. Jordan, bro.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, fucking Lori Harvey.
The white man.
Yeah, Chris Evans and them. Y'all gloried it. Kim K. Y'all glorify these motherfuckers over the Most High himself. It say, Father, the hour is come. Glorify thy Son, that thy Son also may glorify thee, as thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him. And this is life eternal, that they might know thee, the only true God, and Yahushua HaMashiach, who thou hast sent.
The only true power, man. The only true God. That means that everything else is minuscule. It's idols, man. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine the fame that Michael Jackson got. Just times that by 100 billion for the elect. Do you know how people get ready to hunt us down when we start putting platoons to flight, bro? Bro, I can see it, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, don't let your current situation discourage you from that happening, because the state we're in now, you like, that's impossible. Like, I can barely fucking walk. How the hell I'm going to chase a troop of 10,000? But remember, the Lord said that he should rise with healing in his wings, man. Healing is going to come, man. Just got to let it play out, bro. Hey, bro, you ain't going to be in this condition forever, man. You're not, bro. Hey, you're not going to be in that position forever, bro. Trust us. All right?
Says our enemies beheld us, man. No?
It says, John 17, verse 4. It said, I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thy own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was.
Man, that's a heavy prayer, bro. He said, glorify me with thyself, bro. That's the highest the Most High gave, bro. To be glorified with the Most High, that was probably the greatest gift Yahweh could have gave Yahweh Shai, man. That's heavy, bro.
This is before his death.
Yeah. And guess what? We're going to be joint heirs with him, man. We're going to be many Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shai's walking around. You think the Most High going to just let his sons be in this bullshit ass condition forever? No.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. The Lord said I made you of my own eternity, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And you know, we, to a certain extent, we had that same prayer, man.
Hell yeah.
We pray for Yahweh to glorify us the same way he did Yahweh Shai. So he could get that.
Yeah.
You know, so when we talk about, slaying you fucking niggas, putting you bitches to death, that's for the glory of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel good to us personally, but
Yeah.
that's for the Lord right there,
Lord,
man.
Yeah.
We running you niggas away, that's for the Lord right there.
That's right. When you see a man in the Lord pick up a fucking truck with his mind and throw that motherfucker, you like, oh,
Yeah. See your Jake just walk through the wall on your ass.
Yeah, we did it because it's cool, but also because the Lord wanted us to do it, man.
that's right.
Yeah, and that's what makes all the suffering worth it, brothers. Just that one moment, man.
Yeah.
Just that one, bro.
Y'all selling these feet pics today?
You know they got an account that works, man.
Fucking simple assholes, man.
Yeah, that's how you know we're at the end of this fucking place, man.
Hey, and minuscule bullshit like that, them hoes, man, them women, man, they gonna be literally trying to crawl under you, man. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, we ain't dealing with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna be too busy with doing the words of the Lord to be worried about you fucking women, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pussy ain't gonna be on our mind in that day.
Yeah. God. There ain't gonna be no men.
No.
Besides us. When he said that all of the men are gonna fail of fear, man. All of the ones that are left. Brothers like us, we gonna literally have an aura and glow on us, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hide from these women,
Yeah. Teleport on them.
Yeah, right. I appreciate it.
brother.
Yeah. You got more on that, Todd?
No, that was pretty much it.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Zephaniah 3, verse 19. Behold, at the time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. So exactly what the brother's been talking about. Eventually, everything that they've done wrong to us is going to be undone. All the slander is going to be undone, and the Lord said He's going to get thee praise and fame in all the land we will be put to shame.
Yeah. And what land have we been put to shame in?
Right here in Babylon.
There's not a single place where we ain't been a mocking place. But every place we got put to shame, guess what? The Lord gonna flip the script. All of these nations gonna flow unto us, man. You couldn't get that in Isaiah 60 something. Bro, we about to live, man. We about to really live, man. LeBron James is not living. All right, niggas like Andrew Tate, they're not living, man.
Rich slaves.
That's not life, man. There's nothing. There's no living here, man.
Right.
What Marvin Gaye said, he said this ain't living, man.
We about to have literally kings are gonna be served.
They says they should be like Nursing Mom said they should come down Darwin and Tiki, man.
Yeah.
Bro, like literally, man, hey, when they come up with their heads down, especially if you elect men, bro, they just go like, man, Tiki gonna touch the army. Fuck, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be like, bro, like when your Howard Shot come back, you just gonna be proud, bro. I'm like, bro, when your Howard Shot come back, man, oh man, I'm surprised, man. I see the first side of the shirt, I'm gonna just cry, bro.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because we are really here, bro. We are really this close. Bro, the collapse of the system is any day now, bro. They finna go to in July.
Yeah. Bro, they're starting to next week.
The chip can really be here next year.
Yeah.
With this year.
Right.
Because if it is what we think it is, that CBDC, then hey, what's gonna stop it from rolling it out?
Nothing, bro. The Pentagon already made all them shits, man.
So they have already.
They made them years ago. They have billions of them made.
They got enough for everybody on the planet Earth. Right?
Yes. Bro, back when Obama was in office, man.
Oh yeah, they got products.
It's under a medical act, but the Pentagon is the one with the contract
Department of Defense
to make it. Yeah.
You know what? It's so funny because in Obamacare, if you read in the page 1003 or something like that, it tells you in a plan. See, the Esau slick. He put it. Ain't no nigga gonna read 1,000 pages of words you don't understand.
Yeah.
You couldn't get past the second page of Obama's bill because you don't understand it. They said that medical registry is right in like a page 1003, a registry implant that can go under the skin. Complete. This shit is through, man. Right? Y'all brothers bring out your last precepts. That's it.
I just have a question.
Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and 17 again, 16 again, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and the number is 666.
Zai and stigma. You go into the word stigma, it goes into actually etching, or it goes into a sign, so to speak. Like, hold on. Like you had that movie called Stigmata. It was an actual physical marking.
Right.
So the stigma, okay, and then you got the Xing out the Christ of the Messiah.
Stigmata is something that you stick in you.
Yeah.
Like you have a term called a stigma. A stigma is something like a name that sticks on you.
Yeah, stigma.
You know? And that's that same Greek etymology root, man.
Yep.
You know? And this is the wisdom. We're telling you how all of these things are gonna come to pass. Alright? We're telling you what the devil looks like. We're telling you what's getting ready to happen to you.
Because you got the Zai, which goes into the medical, okay, the staff of Asclepius, which shows you that it's dealing with the system. And then you got the Zai, which means to X out or to mark out the Messiah, man.
Yeah.
So this system is going to be based on you selling your allegiance over to the devil, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's going to come with the physical M-A-R-K, because, hey, he's going to promise you the beauties of his kingdom, but I don't even know how he's going to do that, because at the time that happened, this shit is going to fall apart anyway.
Yeah.
But see, he's going to promise you that he's going to get it all back together. You're going to have a place in the new world order, and really you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He promised you something that he can't guarantee for himself.
Right.
Which is a peaceful life.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, cut you off.
No, you good.
He's gonna cause the problem. And that's gonna create the solution for you to bend to his will,
We're
man.
going to cause the problem. We're going to bring the reaction. He's going to bring the solution.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
why all this shit is collapsing around us, because that's the problem. You're going to react to losing money, and you're going to come with the solution. Well, you want your money back to the FDIC, then you got to take this.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
He gonna have you thinking he in control. Nigga, when this nigga crash this society, he gonna have an illusion of thinking he got shit under control. Eventually, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. This nigga, he be like, you know what? Fuck all this. Let's just go in these bunkers and let these motherfuckers figure it out.
Yeah, that's it.
Cause he can't control it no more.
Right.
While you niggas are hiding in a bathtub on Troops Avenue, this nigga got underground bunkers.
Yeah, give me a bathtub.
Fucking four boys coming up, man.
Yeah.
You fuck you raggedy niggas. And with that, all praises and glory and honor is due to you.
How? Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles, a great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Yours in the gospel, God, lifting up the standard, Yahweh Yahushai. With that, shalom and a ball, man.
Ba, 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 ba.